All right, guys, I just posted this last night. It was 650,000 market cap. It went all the way to 3.4 million. It was like an easy 5 or 6x, something like that. It was crazy. I'm still up on it. I sold half. I kept the other half. I got a whole bunch of other stuff going on. I called this out on my Twitter. So make sure, like, listen, I keep receipts. I keep receipts on my Twitter. I got a great Twitter. Look at this. Posted this 10 hours ago. Just got in at 650,000 market cap, and then boom. If you're not following my Twitter and you have notification on, and also this channel on my Discord, this way you can keep up to date with what's going on. We've been hitting a lot of plays, 5x's or 10x's. I think Booty, we did even more. But what I want to do here is actually explain to you, not necessarily how to find these plays, but what's going on in the meme coin land and what to do. Because a lot of you guys don't know what to do. And I'm actually going to show you my portfolio, which on Solana only, because what I did, I don't even like Solana. It's such a janky little chain. But what I did was I brought a couple bucks over and I just started playing with these Solana meme coins. So I want to take it to 6 digits. That's where I want to take it to. I don't know if I will. I've only put a small amount. I literally only been playing with like a little bit over $1,000. I'm going to show you where it is now. Literally like a day or two ago. So I'm going to show you guys what we've been playing and what's going on. Now, I want you guys to understand how meme coins work, because a lot of people don't know and they're getting burned. Okay. This guy right here, Morad, he basically has been calling out these meme coins, right? And he's been saying, hey, this is going to go from here to here. Look, he said this one was 25 million, went to 38 million. He said he first mentioned this at 10 million and it went to 757 million. I think he even went higher, went almost to a billion actually. So this guy he's been making millions of dollars. His portfolio with like a couple hundred grand has already hit like $23 million. A lot of people are like, how is he going to sell it? There's no liquidity. But you know, he's waiting for these tokens to go up even higher to get onto centralized exchanges where he can just sell on those exchanges. So the liquidity won't really matter as much because there'll be constantly order books to trade against, and he'll slowly sell into them. This guy has become he's probably going to become worth 100 or 200 or 300 million dollars if meme coins do what he says. He thinks SPX is going to go to 100 billion. I don't think so, but even if he's slightly right, 2, 5, 10 billion, I mean, he's going to make an unbelievable amount of money, and you can see all the different tokens here. But what I want to explain to you, because he doesn't explain to you, is how to get in, how to get out, how to understand a meme coin, okay? So I'm going to bring up Booty, because Booty's a very good example. We got in my Discord group, I announced this, I think on my Twitter too, around 300,000, went all the way to like 3.4, and actually even 4 million. This was over a 10xer, okay? What normally you want to do when you see a rise like this is start taking profits off the table, take out your principal, and then start taking profits. Hold a little bit just in case it keeps running, but most of the time it doesn't keep running, okay? Booty is a great community. So this is what happens to all tokens, and this is a lesson that you guys have to learn, that most, I shouldn't say all, but this is kind of what happens to most, I would call, meme coins. And I'm going to give you an example of Nochil. Nochil is also an AVAX, so you guys understand how these things work, because it's very similar. Remember in the Tomb Fork days, how Tomb Forks used to come out and all this excitement? So this is Nochil. It went to like crazy numbers, and I'm going to show you. Look at this. I'm going to show you what happened here. Okay, if you bring back the chart, bring it here. Look at this. Okay. All right. So look, it's all very deceiving. You have a birth. This is a birth. This is the birth of the meme coin. The birth, immaculate inception, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Then it kind of dies out. This is very normal. Okay. You get all this excitement, all this volume, it fizzles out. What brings it back is the community and how good at marketing and how good the team is and getting people excited about things, maybe introducing utilities, maybe doing different things. Who knows? Whatever it is, marketing is usually it, or just being a good team that people trust, or building a great community. And then what happens? You slowly come back, which is what you saw here. And then you get the resurrection. And the resurrection is usually more violent than the birth. The resurrection is huge. And you're like, whoa, check it out. Let's look how much this did from here to here. This did 1,200%. This is from a little bit of a pump here to the resurrection. That's huge. That's huge. And if you would have caught it even lower, well, this would have been even more. And then it kind of slowly fizzled out. Okay. Now it's kind of slowly coming back. I think Nochil has a possibility of eventually coming back. It all counts on the community, how good the community is. The market cap is 6.2 million. It hasn't really gone below that. It's between like 6 and 8. It's just kind of wavering in that, which is actually very impressive. Maybe with maybe with AVAX getting a little bit stronger, it should come back. So this is the cycle of a meme coin. You get the birth, you get the death, and you get the resurrection. Okay, this is kind of the theme in crypto. Team Forks did the same exact thing. So when I look at different tokens, when I look at Booty, what I'm waiting for Booty is, I think Booty is a great community. And Morad says, look for a great community. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting for the death. The death hasn't quite happened yet. It's finding itself. I said between 600 and 800K. It's kind of almost there. I mean, it looks like this line is really where it wants to probably hold itself, which is really hopefully where it does. If it doesn't hold that line, it'll probably go a little bit lower. And then you buy up if you have conviction, if you like the community. Volume has been steady, always over 100,000. Make sure the volume is always good. And then we get ready for the resurrection. Will the resurrection come? Hopefully. It's not guaranteed. Please keep that in mind. A lot of meme coins burn and die, and that's it. But this one looks like it has a good community because it's on AVAX. AVAX doesn't have a lot of meme coins. There'll be concentrated volume on certain tokens when it happens, okay? And then you can also look at Cock on AVAX because this is, so Booty is part of the Cock community, Cock Inu community. Yes, that's what I said. And Cock Inu is worth over $100 million. And at one point, went even higher. At one point, it went close to $1 billion. I think like $500 million or something. It's very similar. Look at Cock Inu. It went the birth, the death, the resurrection. The money is made in the resurrection, which is always the hardest place to buy. So if you would have bought, like, let's say we'll put an average of here to here, you're looking at about a 3-4x. Well, I did a little bit high, probably about a 4x. That's pretty good because this is like in a couple days. This isn't like weeks or months or years. And this went to crazy market cap. This went to like 500 million, 400 million, $600 million market cap. This was like crazy market cap it went to. People thought this was going to get listed everywhere. I think it's on some centralized exchanges, but higher the market cap, higher probability of getting on a Coinbase, Binance, all the major exchanges. And if you get on those, then your market cap during the upcoming bull run or bull cycle, it's going to go even higher. So this is kind of how it works. This is kind of the game. We had a great rip on BLEP, and BLEP we like because it is part of Bellum. Bellum is like the pump fund of AVAX. It is the first token on Bellum. And also the team runs this, that runs Bellum. So they're thinking, I'm thinking at least, I'm trying to read through the tea leaves. Eventually there'll be some sort of utility that comes into this. Low volume because almost 40% of the tokens were burned. So this market cap is even lower. I mean, this market cap is probably, I think it's 36% were burned. You got to take 83,000 out of here. 145,000, which is really, really low. So it's 145,000 for that reason. It's really low. There's not a lot of liquidity in there. It's pretty low. This one has a high potential of going up if the Bellum team does something great behind it. If Bellum blows up, if AVAC blows up, the whole community blows up, they'll come and go in a blip. That's how it works. So these are things that you got to read into, be part of the community. Number of holders is really small. So it's up to the team to do some great marketing to get it going. Okay, now let's go to some other plays that I found yesterday. So give you guys an idea. I found this one. Somebody on Twitter hit me up, was trying to actually have me cover it and stuff. So I started talking to them. I kind of like what they're doing. I'm liking the volume. They say they got a lot of KOLs, influencers backing this up. I don't know necessarily. I haven't seen any. I haven't really researched it. I started buying like around here. It's done a nice job. This one has high potential because I see the volume is really high. It's on Solana and it's been going higher. A lot of small buys, which means maybe it's coming from another country. I don't know. Maybe maybe somewhere in Asia. I don't see a lot of big buys. I see a lot of $40, $50, $20. You know, you can kind of see it. I don't know why. Number of holders is more than 313 now, I believe. I don't think that's been updated, but I'd like to see how much the holders is increasing. So this is the things you got to keep in mind. And this one did the same thing, the birth. the death. And it's been having like a slow resurrection. But this looks good. This is where you want to get into the resurrection phase. Can they resurrect it? Can the community resurrect it? That is the key. You can kind of see all of these are doing the same thing. They're all kind of doing the same thing. And then this was some crazy shit I saw yesterday on, I don't even know who this girl is, Taylor Mathis. I don't know who she is. I saw this on Twitter last night, and it's absolutely fucking hysterical. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. This girl doesn't know what the hell meme coin is or nothing. I posted this. This is hers. I'm kind of freaking out. This crypto community is scamming me or something. I don't know anything about crypto. They're scaring me. And then this guy said, LOL, we made you another coin for you. And then she says, this seems mean. And then they're like, sorry, that was not our intention. The art style is typically used in meme community. We really don't want you to feel this. And there's a back and forth. And then you go over to her page. She actually starts promoting it. And she has 200,000 followers, which is even funnier. And then she actually posted the contract. And people are like, you posted the wrong contract. She really doesn't know. But she's promoting it. Why are you promoting something you don't know? And then I think she took it down now. Now it's gone. This is crypto, guys. This is people are putting millions of dollars into these things. Why? I don't know, but they are. Oh, here it is. Okay, sorry guys. This is all new to me. I'm learning. But at one point, sports betting was new to me too. Taylor to the moon. So she's now promoting her token, and she has the wrong contract up, by the way. Post the new CA contract, the one in your wallet that's worth over $100,000, not your wallet address. Oh, so they gave her $100,000. Oh my God, of the token. So that's why she's promoting it. So literally what they did, they found an influencer. I don't know who the hell she is. They said, we're making this token. Here's a part of the token, $100,000 worth. They sent it to her wallet, and then she starts promoting it. Absolutely fucking hysterical. This is hysterical. She doesn't even know the first thing about any of this stuff. And she's right. She didn't know what sports betting was. None of us did. And she's all about it now. But it's hysterical. And let's go look at the token, because it went to over $2 million. I don't know if she sold any or not. I don't really know what her wallet is. The volume is crazy. $16.8 million. Now, you could be saying, Dow King, you just said there's a birth and then there's a death. And when is the resurrection? Yes, this is actually exactly that. When is the resurrection? We don't know. And that's the risk. When you buy down here, it's an extreme risk, because you don't know if this is going to actually ever come up. It could just die and die and die, which a lot of crypto, which a lot of meme coins do. So that's the risk you're taking. So if you believe in Taylor and her shilling abilities, even though she says she doesn't know anything about crypto, then you would go ahead and you would trust her. You're about to become a millionaire as we speak. Post the contract so you can run this shit up. Oh my God, they're telling her what to do. This is one of the most hysterical things. No, that doesn't benefit me. That's using my name and likeliness without anything financially for me. This is fun to watch. You literally have $100,000 in your wallet address. You posted. Oh, so she posted her wallet address. That's hysterical. She doesn't know anything. They don't want you to post your wallet address. They want you to post a contract address of the coins that you have. We gifted $100,000 worth of. But how will that help me? Wow. Oh my God. Girl, Taylor, hit me up, girl. I'll help you out. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is insane. She really doesn't know. I mean, how did she even get into all of this? This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Just looking at this shit is mind-boggling. Anyway, now hopefully that gives you guys a perspective. No one's really put this into words out here of how this stuff works. Hopefully this helps you. Oh yeah, and I got this one too last night in my group. And yep, we're up, baby. We're up like 40%, baby. Up on everything, baby. We up, 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 up. Now, you're like, DK, you shill like Meme coins now. I'm like, no. This is what I'm getting into. I'm a real investor versus what you guys getting shilled to by other YouTubers out here who are getting paid to shill you basically junk and altcoins that never go up, like XRP and Cardano. Okay, they get paid by those foundations and Caspa and all these guys. They're being paid. I'm not being paid for this. This is what I'm doing with my own money, and I'm a real investor. You guys know me. I've done very well in this market. In bull, bear, I've done well. I go where the money is. I don't really care what it is. If it's a meme coin, great. If it's DeFi, great. If it's a Tomb fork, great. If it's a Titano fork, great. If it's a Seifu fork, great. Whatever kind of fork it is. If it's a spoon, a fork, I don't care. I go where the money is, and that's the mentality you need to carry out here. It's the energy you need to carry. And now I'm starting to follow this Morad guy who's talking about meme coins, and he's smart, and he looks like Jesus. He's Jesus meme coin. He's the Jesus, and I'm the king. He's Jesus, and I'm the king. So that's how it works. So, this is Jesus right here. This is Morad, and he's saying how meme coins this cycle are going to go through a super cycle. I do believe he might be onto something because it's absolutely insane. If you go to the top cryptocurrencies, like Turbo was dead, and now it's almost in the top 100. Okay. These market caps are going through the roof. There is a play on meme coins. There's a play on everything, guys. You just have to understand the game and take time to educate yourself. And he puts a lot of great information up. I like the way he presents the education. He's saying how altcoins, a lot of the VCs are really making the money. And he's not wrong. He's absolutely right. People want a more fair way to make money. And they believe that these meme coins are the fairer way to make money. That's all. And I'm also going to place my open chat. You guys can talk to me on my Discord, open chat, Twitter. I got everything for you guys. And make sure you put on all the notifications because it's going to be coming in hot, guys. There's days it's going to be going boom, 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 boom. Okay. I don't know how these tokens are going to do, but these are tokens that I'm getting into. And let me show you my wallet. I hate, by the way, I hate Solana. I absolutely hate it. So just a day ago, I had like, what is it? I had like $1,000 in here or something. Like I didn't bring much in here. I brought like $1,200, $1,300 or something like that. That's all I've spent on this thing. Okay. That's it. I'm already up to $3,200. Okay. My goal is to take this to $10,000 within the next week, maybe two. And then from there, we're going to scale it up. Now, I don't go too crazy into the tokens. This is what I did here. With Dog AI, I went in about $600. I made about a little bit over $2,000, $2,000 or $3,000. I don't remember. I sold half. I'm holding on to half, and you can still see I'm up. That's why it says I'm up $703 because I'm basically free riding. Moondog was the other one. Moondog is the other one. You can see I'm up on that. American coin, I'm down on. This is one of Murad's picks. I'm slowly DCAing into it, dollar cost averaging into. I don't just go in $1,000, $500. I'm just slowly. This is my meme coin wallet. I'm just playing around. I'm trying to educate myself. F code, I'm up. I don't know why it says I'm down. Yeah, that's weird. That was the one I just showed you guys. I'm up on this. I think I put a little bit over $200. I don't know why it says I'm down, but okay. The wallet's not calculating correctly. Everything else it's doing right. So this is the gains you're seeing. And then I'm going to basically try to take my profits and compound it into more profits and more profits because this game's going to keep going. Okay. I made most of it on AVAX side, which obviously it's a different wallet. So AVAX is where Booty, BLEP, all the other ones I've been playing have been doing really, really well. And that one, I literally took $2,000 and put it over $10,000 already. So I'm going to try to do that again. I'm going to do it with Solana, and Solana has way more going on. So I'm going to try to take this 10,000 and leverage it to 30 to 40,000. My goal is sometime next year to get this wallet well over $100,000, and I can show you guys how this is going. That's my goal. Will I get there? I don't know. I feel good about it, but also I'm not playing with a lot of money, and that's kind of the key. Knowing your risk reward. My risk reward here is really good. What am I going to lose? $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. Whoop-de-will. What's my reward? $100,000. Just being able to play the game and understand the game. Maybe even more. I just got to hit some bangers. And frankly, I think I got a few bangers. I just got to hold. I think BLEP is a long-term buy and hold, but like it depends if the team's going to execute with the whole Bellum situation. With Bellum Exchange, I'd like to talk to the team. The guy, I think his name is Scribblers or something, hits me up. I'd love to even do an interview with him and talk to him. I have some ideas how Bellum could become the next pump fund on AVAX. Like, we should talk. You know, I think Booty is going to go for Booty. I bought it about $2,000 and I made quite a bit. It went all the way up. This one, I'm going to go a little bit harder. I've already cashed out more than the 2,000 I put in. This time, I'm going to probably go into Booty about 5,000, hold even a bigger position, get ready for the resurrection. I do believe it will resurrect. But again, could be wrong. It's the risks you're taking. You have to understand the community. I feel like I have understood the community, but I could be wrong. This stuff is wild. This stuff is wild. So obviously I'm following a lot of stuff, you know, and there's all sorts of communities. What I like to do, guys, I like to find communities that have not mooned. I like to find small communities like this, you know, between 50,000 and 500,000, because that's where you're going to make the money. You know, that's what I saw. Even with BLEP that went way up, I got in like at 50, 60,000. It went to like 200,000. Even I went in 400,000. It did an 8x from when I purchased it. Even now, even with it coming down, I'm still 4x on it. Think about that. And at these lower levels, your risk is low because it can't really, you know, people are getting in early. They're not going to sell. You know, they know their conviction it's going to go up. So this is the mentality. Hopefully this is helpful. You guys understand. And BLEP, somebody asked me, is it also going to go through a death and resurrect? And I said, it's already gone through 2 deaths. And this is rare, by the way. And the reason this happened twice is because this was the birth, this was the death, this was the resurrection, and it was about to go, but they screwed up because it's part of Bellum and their staking contract didn't work. And because of that, 36% of, see right here, this contract, it's all burned. It's in the staking contract. They can't get out. They messed up the code. And then everyone sold off. It had 2 deaths. This thing is Jesus plus. Okay? And then people that have conviction in Bellum and the project bought back, and then boom. You had the resurrection because the community is good. So what this shows me is the community is able to resurrect even through something bad. The chart always tells a story. And I had an interview with a trader last week on one of my ICP live videos, and he said the chart. And I remember, this is where you get educated. You got to listen to these videos. Go into my lives. It says ICPTA. He said the chart tells a story. What is that story? What has that community done? This chart tells me a story. Now, if you go to another chart, it tells me this community is strong. It's not going anywhere. They're resilient. They make a comeback. That's what this story tells me. But let's look at Diddler, for example. Diddler died out. Okay. If I can find the right Diddler one, there's a whole bunch of them. I think it's this one. Let's take a look. Yeah, you see, Diddler came up, and also it's probably because the meme sucks. Like, who really wants to own the Diddler? You know, like, do you really want to own this? You know, but this is something to keep in mind. It didn't have a very, okay, there you go. It had its birth, it had its death, and then it had a little bit of resurrection, and then it died. And it's probably gonna do, I don't know. It's really low market cap. It could kind of come back, but most likely it's probably going to die. It's just a little bit. You can see it's a little much. There hasn't been a lot of trading in the past hour. You can see some whales exited. It looks like a hot mess. I'm sure there's a community on Twitter and other places on this, on Telegram, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't think it's that unique or that interesting or that great. You know, do you really want to be part of a community called the Diddler and then gay? You know, yeah, it's not the best. Booty, however, it's fun, and they post a lot of fun stuff, and they have a community. It's a little different. They're on Telegram, they're on Twitter, they're part of the AVAX community. AVAX guys kind of stick together. So this is kind of things that you got to think about how these things work. Okay, hope you guys get it. Make sure to follow all my socials because you don't know when I'm going to be posting the next hit. Could be next week, could be tomorrow, could be in an hour, could be 20 minutes. I don't know. When they come, they come. And I put them out there for you guys. You know, sometimes I put them out there before I even get it. Okay? Like, I just put them out there. I'm like, oh, go. Because it's go time. When it's go time, it's go time. So far, I'm happy with everything that's going on. I got my pack of things that I'm looking at. I'm definitely thinking a couple of these are going to make a move. Oh, Moo Dog is doing its thing, baby. It's doing its thing. Let's see. I might have to buy a little bit more of that. I've been waiting for this to come down a little bit, but $30,000 in liquidity, $73,000 market cap. It's good risk reward. Again, I don't know who these teams are. I see it has locked liquidity, and I see that they can't necessarily rug, but there's always a way to rug something. So just keep that in mind. Don't put in too much because there's always a way to rug these projects. That's what I've learned. This is another project I did not buy in, but I wanted to. This was another guy in my group that brought this up around 600,000. So there's already a 3x on this one too. This came from Flame. This is how we do it on my group on Discord, baby. If you would have followed Flame, you would have done a 3x on this one. He's like, this is the meta right now. This is called Ligma. Ligma balls or Ligma balls? Is that what I don't know, guys. It was getting stupid out here. But it's worth $1.9 million, and it looks like it's moving up. Everything Flame has given me so far in my group has done relatively well. He's into the meta of this kind of stuff. I'm into the meta of a different kind of stuff. So everybody, and I get information from other guys who get a different type of meta. So everybody's kind of got their like thing, and I'm kind of the source that's bringing it all together. I got this guy's meta and that guy's meta and my own meta, and bringing it all into one funnel where we can sit and eat and drink and feast. Hopefully that's the idea. Again, don't go too crazy. You can see how I invest: $500, $300, $400. If you lose one, you make it up on another one. If you get rugged, you make it up. And I've been rugged twice. So yeah, I'm learning too. Like, I'm learning what to look for. I definitely want to see locked liquidity. Not every time, unless it's a trusted team. And I definitely want to see that there's no problems with the token. If it's a pump fund token, it's a little bit harder to rug, but you can still rug it, still weighs. So these are things to think about. Anyway, guys, there's a lot. It's a lot. But this is what you got to do to make these type of gains. I literally turned $1,000 into over $3,000, and I've done it a couple times already. So let's keep going. All right. All right, guys. Best of luck. Take care.